From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
2 words, innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new four-seam fastball up in the zone. Gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball, and I expect him to pitch really well in this one today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. And now this is lined into right field. And the leadoff man will be aboard to start things out. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
The set and the 2-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. 3 runs already home here. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now on the south side. It's now 3-0 Houston. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and into bat next is Luis Robert. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base? So forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Here's Yuli Gurriel.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a flare down the line. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Gurriel on at first, nobody out. Two and 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's done well, 7 for 12. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Two and 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball. 3 and 1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lynn comes set. Full count pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robert finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston. They lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fouled off. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. And the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So here's Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 5. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Grandal is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Now the 2-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Okay. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Gavin Sheets, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
1-1.
Moncada, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We've played 2. It's the Astros 3 and the White Sox 1. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lynn's ready. Here comes the pitch.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Andrew Vaughn.
The right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Nope. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready now for the White Sox, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the AB now. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the stretch.
Yeah. Balls, two strikes.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. The batter will be Luis Robert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and the former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. And he takes ball 1. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1 misses for the 2nd ball. Hard hit towards center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. As he sends it on the ground to first. Taken in by Abreu. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Emo Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Brentland's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. So here is Yohan Moncada, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. He's set and the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Chas McCormick. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. One ball, no strikes. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Lynn's ready. First pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at bat. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And now the first pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled away. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit down the line at first, and that's through for a hit. Turning for second is Altuve, and now it'll kick around in the corner, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
For the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next to the White Sox.
Next to stand in is Gavin Sheets. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next to Chicago, the right fielder.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second. Oh, and he turns away from it at second as it's up and over his head.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Up next for Chicago, Cesar Hernandez.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. From the stretch. This is line to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Michael Kopech takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled off. Moncada gloves it. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Into the stands. He got it. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. To the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-1 Houston. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Grounder down the line at third. Ah, way to get dirty in time. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with Showtrack. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. So here's Jose Abreu, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike!
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now into the box, Yohan Moncada. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Jimenez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. White Sox leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the rookie outfielder Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
Now the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now that's second baseman.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First pitch on the way as he lifts it in the air to right field. Vaughn is there to put it away for route number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good read there in second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Brantley, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Nope.
And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Oh, look at that stop. Hernandez at second. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Astros lead this one 4-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. What a hit. No, that's a ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Up next is Chicago.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Gavin Sheets 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Tucker. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. Jose Ruiz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Jose Ruiz.
Digging in will be Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last debut.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on the way. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball two. Ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Carlos Correa will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Kendall Graveman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Kendall Graveman.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. First offering.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
That evens it up 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. A ball and no strikes. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Grapeman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in next, Jose Abreu flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now into the box is Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Chas McCormick. Popped him up. Grandal is there, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ryan Presley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Emo Jimenez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Okay.
And it's fouled away. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now a pitch on the way. Yoan Moncada comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Astros hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Lance McCullers is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes.